Hi, I'm Rachel and welcome back to my channel. Today is Wednesday, so that means it's a weigh-in update. I hope you've had a great week, whatever plan you follow. Please let me know down below in the comment section how you've got on this week. Let's talk about my week. I've had a lovely week. I have thoroughly enjoyed everything I've eaten. I did vlog my weekend vlog. I do find the weekend the hardest. I talked about this in my last weigh-in update. Now, I'll be completely honest with you, I must have tried to record this weigh-in update several times before this one, and this is going to be my final one. We're just going to roll with it because I don't know what else to say, and I don't want to feel like I'm a broken record, and I don't want you to think, if you are struggling, that I'm rubbing your nose in it, because I am at this moment in time, 4 weeks in, I've had that moment of like that click, like I want to lose weight now for good. And I feel like I did when I originally started Slimming World, when I walked through those doors in 2017 on my own, when I had a massive mountain to climb. I just knew that I needed to get it off, and I just feel that commitment. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not as strict as I was back then, because I mean, I was cancelling play dates with family and friends, and I was on it, and I didn't learn anything, because obviously if I'd learned a lot through that time, I won't be stood here now trying to still lose weight. But I've got that passion where I want to get back to my happy place, as I call it, back to my target weight. And I know now, I've learned a lot about me, about my relationship with food, my trigger points, what I can and can't do with certain food. I just know a lot about my food relationship, and because of that, it really helps. I have things in place, especially when Mother Nature comes. I know that when Mother Nature comes, I'm going to reach for the sugar, the chocolate. So I have things in place where I have chocolate. I might have a little bit on my breakfast, and I might have a little bit on my evening snack. So I incorporate chocolate when I know I'm going to feel that I need it, because if I don't have it in my life, I'm just going to crave it and then overindulge in it at any moment in time where I can. I look at my week on a Thursday. I sit down with my notebook and I look at what's in my cupboards, and I shop now from my cupboard, so it reduces food waste and it reduces the price of things. I'm shopping at a local market. Ask the kids in the hubby what they would like, what they're looking forward to. So like, for instance, Max wants cheeseburger pasta with garlic bread, so he's looking forward to that next week. Chris wants a gammon dinner kind of thing, so we've got that in place. I'd like a Cajun, I've got a packet of a Cajun spice chicken. You put basically chicken, rice and some peppers in a bag, like a Maggie's bag kind of thing. And it's quite low in sins, and bung it in the oven. I'm really looking forward to that, because that's my kind of food. So we've all got like our food, what we're interested in, and because we've got that excitement with our favourite meals, it means that I'm not craving that takeaway. I'm not craving that food ease, as I call it. I know I've got sausages out tonight ready for our sausage mash and veg dinner, which we're all looking forward to. We're going to thoroughly enjoy it. And I know that on a Wednesday, Grace finishes dancing later, so I have to do preparation before I go dancing. So when I get back, it's just an easy process. And yeah, it is hard. It is hard to like plan and be organised and be on it all the time. But without me doing that and being one step of the game kind of thing, I know what I'm like as a person. I will just fall back into my old habits, and I don't want to restart this all the time. I just want some consistency. And like I said, I'm only 4 weeks into this new like weight loss journey kind of thing, whatever you want to call it. But I feel like I've got the balance right. I'm not really restricting myself with, like, for instance, on Saturday we had a pizza. Normally I would have said no, or I'd have had like a healthy extra wrap and made it proper Slimming World friendly. I had a pizza, 17.5 sins, and I enjoyed it for what it was. And on Saturday it was slightly over, but if you take it as a whole week, I'd have been under sins. I'm at a place now where our bodies fluctuate. You know, I could have stepped on the scales yesterday and my weight would have been one thing. I've stepped on today, my weight is one thing. Because I'm in a good mindset with my weight, and because I'm on a good roll, nothing is going to hinder my positivity, because I just think it is what it is. I can't change anything, and I'm not going to, like I did in the past, look at my week and go, well, I think I had a bit too much bread, or I should come back on the cheese, or because I know that I'm weighing, I know that I'm measuring everything I'm eating, I'm being more mindful of my sins, I'm planning everything, so when I'm out and about, I know what I can and can't have. This weekend coming, I'm at dance comps, so I know that where we're going, they don't have sweetener. So in the past, I've gone, well, I'll just have a bit of sugar. No, I'm bringing my own sweeteners this time, and to have a black coffee and kind of thing where there. And I know what I'm bringing for the weekend as my, like, to keep me full and going through the dance comps, because they are kind of long days. So everything is planned, and I know that. But on Thursday, tomorrow, I will sit down with my little book and I will look at the week ahead and plan everything in, and then we'll go shopping for what we actually need, you know. And it's just made such a difference to my relationship with food. And yeah, I honestly, I just don't know what else to say. And if you are struggling, I've been there. It's awful when you so badly want to lose weight, and you badly just want, it's not even about losing weight sometimes, it's just having that, like, willpower and passion to not have something which you shouldn't have, or overindulge in something, whatever the right terminology of words is. Sometimes you just want to, like, have that one day on whatever you're following, just to do it for one day, and then the next day you know it gets easier. And sometimes just getting that rhythm is the hardest bit, and then you're not really bothered about the scales as such. You just want to get that rhythm going and get started, because you know, once you get started and you get that momentum, everything just falls in place. And I'm like I said, I'm really happy. And this today, when I stood on the scales, I saw a maintain. So I'm happy. I have lost in the month of January £9, and I'm still £13.4. Now what I will say is, did I want a loss? Yeah, of course I wanted loss. I won't be on a weight loss journey if I didn't want a loss, but I've had to maintain. Now, there could be lots of reasons why I've maintained. Mother Nature's just around the corner. You know, I could have had a heavier meal last night than I did last week. I don't know. And I'm not going to bash myself up about the week. I'm not going to say, well, I shouldn't have had that pizza on Saturday because I was over sins. I ain't doing it anymore. It is what it is on this scales. When I stood on the scales this morning at 8:10, that's what I weighed. I could have weighed myself at 11 o'clock after having another wee, and I could have lost half a pound. Who knows? But today at 8:10, I weighed 13 stone and 4 pounds, which means I have a maintain. And I've got to keep that positivity going, not feel disheartened that I've got a maintain. And you know, and like when people say, oh, it's better than a gain. Well, it is what it is. If I gained, you know, I'm more maintained. It doesn't matter. And some people could get a half pound loss and they think that they should have got a pound loss. Sometimes we're never happy with what the scales are going to say. And what we've got to do is when we step off those scales, we've got to go, right, that's it. And just carry on doing, you know, eating the food what makes us happy, healthy, and follows whatever plan you're following. And don't beat yourself up about it, because all it's going to do is take you a step back, and we want to keep going forward with it. So yeah, and a Wednesday to me now when I get weighed is just a normal day. It's not like I, you know, have a treat day, or I go, oh, it's Wednesday so I can eat this and this. I don't. Honestly, I'm just in a really good mindset, and I'm £3 ahead of where I wanted to be. I wanted to lose £2 a week, I set out, and I'm £3 ahead. So I am well happy. It is what it is at the end of the day, and I can't change it, and I'm just not beating myself up about it. Maintained, and I'm happy, and I'll carry on this week. So this week, like I said, is a busy week. I've got things in place. I have vlogged Monday to Friday. There will be a vlog, so each day from Monday to Friday you'll see exactly what I've eaten, what I've got up to, and that'll be uploaded for Sunday, so at least you get a vlog on Sunday of what I've eaten. Also as well, it keeps me sustainable. It keeps me what's that word? Keeps me, oh my God, that word's just gone out of my head. Accountable. Keeps me accountable for my, what I'm eating. And yeah, I when I'm vlogging my food, I try and make it look nice and presentable because I'm showing it to you, and that just really helps as well. So yeah, I'm in a good place. I bought the magazine. You get a free like recipe book in here. So tonight I'm going to have a long nice soak in the bath, and then read some of this and see if there's any recipe ideas, any new things, get inspired by other people's stories, how, you know, we're all different on whatever plan you follow. And like I keep saying, and I've said this for ages, is I am your biggest cheerleader because I know what it's like losing weight. It is such a minefield, and I will never judge whatever plan you follow, because you've got to find a plan or way of life which sustains you. Now, there's plans which I just think I couldn't personally do it. I don't understand why anyone would do that, but it's not me, and we're all different. And you know, if you do calorie counting, is it WW or Weight Watchers, keto, carnivore diet, what else is there? I don't know, cabbage soup diet, whatever plan you follow, you know, as long as it makes you happy, you're getting your results, then fair dues. Would it be something I do? No. Slimming World might not be the plan you follow. You might have done it, it's gave you a bad relationship with food, because I know that it's done that with a lot of people I talk to. For me, I've never had that, but I can see where that person's coming from. I completely understand where you're coming from, and I can see how Slimming World could give you a bad relationship with food. Now, for me personally, it's never done that, so that's why I keep doing it. But I'm one of these people where I will listen to your constructive criticism, I will take it on board, but at the end of the day, I've got to do what makes me happy, and what makes me happy is following the plan. And no plan, whatever you follow, is perfect. It all has its, you know, ups and downs, but you have to weigh the ups more. So if a plan has more positives than negatives, then that may be the plan for you. For me, it's Slimming World. It just, whatever it does and whatever it gives me, I'm just going to go with it, because it's given me the goals I want it to give me. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. I feel like I've just rambled on, but to wrap everything up, I'm happy, I'm positive, and I'm looking forward to next week. And next week I will see a loss on those scales for sure, because I've got to be positive and set little targets. And yes, I will do this, and we will do this, and it's just about taking each day as it comes, and just having that we can do this. So I hope you've had a great week. Please let me know, like I said at the beginning of this video, how you've got on, and I will try 100% to get back to you. I know I've been lacking on the comment section for the last few vlogs. I will make time to reply back to you, because I always think if you have the time to reply back to me, I'll make the time to reply back to you. But life gets a bit busy sometimes, and I do get back on it. So I will do that. So as always, sending huge positive thoughts. See you soon. Bye.